Hello. Oh, well, hold on. Since we're doing this. Hello. I wanted to record this video in VR. Cause, uh, I needed an excuse to use my VR headset. So, that's just how it is. Um, Welcome to Life Talks part. Th- um, how do I make him do the peace sign and then do part 3? Nope, part 3. Um, as you can see, it's in I'm in VR. Crazy guy is in VR. Um, so yeah, this is my home world. I really like this place. It's called uh 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 oh, the reservoir. Yeah, that's what it's called. Um, I like it because nice and cool, and there's a lot of ambient noise and stuff like thunderstorms and shit like that. That's a little loud though, so I like to keep it like that. It's got a lot of nice little features. There's a bunch of mirrors and stuff, and not nice little areas. There's little fish and stuff over there. Um, wow, it's light at night. It's got this video over here of this guy playing the piano. He's pretty good at it. It's pretty nice, chill music. Pretty sure it's copyright free. Um, Here's the creator. If you want to support their Patreon, uh, do that. Um, that's me. There's multiple levels and stuff, but we'll get to that later. Um, the uh, the main topic of this video. Oh, if you're wondering why my hands are like up here, I play this game like laying down on my bed, so that's how like I'm set up. So that's why I look like a fucking T-Rex over here. These goddamn arms. Yeah. Um. What was I gonna talk about? Yes. I'm gonna uh totally remember what I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go. This is gonna be like a story kind of thing. Um, I'm gonna be going over the DR LARP saga of my life. That's the roleplay thing that I've been mentioning in like the previous videos. The reason why I'm fine with saying it now is because I realize it's kind of stupid to just like not say it, because it's just a fucking public LARP group on Twitter. So like who cares, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna be you're gonna listen to my fucking story. Nah, you don't have to. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm basically gonna go through. I'm basically gonna go through my time there, uh, and all that stuff, and my experience with it. And then at the end, hold on one second. In the end, I'm gonna be going over, um, my opinions on, uh, yeah, some people or whatever. Nothing like negative. I'm still trying to not be negative or anything. So it is going to be, you know, funny story time. Kinda. Late. Once it gets to December, ugh, ugh. That's where we get to like, that's a lot of shit. Okay. So, I started off, DR LARP back in end of October. Maybe I think I think I can't fully. I think it's the No, not end of October. No, 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 no. End of November. That's right. That's right. The end of November. And it was like I followed this account called Danganronpa Struggle Tweets, and I saw comments from a nigga named Landlord Monokuma, and I thought he was funny as fuck. That later would turn out to be one of my friends, Makoto. Um, but yeah, I saw that was funny. And then I saw some other Danganronpa DR LARP stuff, like, oh, my thing just flashed for a second there. Um, like Goku obsessed Nekomaru. Although Nekomaru doesn't really go with the Goku thing, or like he's not even really he's moved on from DR LARP to One Piece LARP. Probably wondering what the fuck that even is. Okay, so DR LARP is kind of like it's a kind of like parody Twitter, but more so like Z LARP, which is Dragon Ball Z LARP on Twitter. Except here's the thing. Um, we're sort of just like parodying regular LARP groups because it is this is the most like unserious shit ever on here. Like you're not supposed to take this. It's not like serious LARP. Not like that. No, no, no. It's like just shit post. That's it. So that's why I thought it was funny. And it reminded me of people like Ultra Instinct Vegito, which I mean he's part of ZR LARP and stuff like that. Um, so I had an idea because I like Yasuhiro Hagakure, and at that time he was like my favorite character ever. Um, so I was like, I don't see any Yasuhiro accounts, so I will be the one. And I had an idea for drug addict Yasuhiro. Um, so I was kind of a bit nervous to do it because I don't know, I'd never really like done a lot of like most of the people that I interacted with online were people that I knew IRL. And I'm like an introvert. It's not like I can't talk to people, but when you're an introvert, it's like you get a little nervous with like that kind of like social situation stuff. Um, so I was a little off put, but I decided, fuck it, I'm doing it, and I made my account. Um, and I made a couple posts, and you know, it was a success. I got a bunch of people following me from DR LARP. They're actually a very welcoming community for any new people. So if you ever wanted to actually get into that stuff, I would it's a pretty good community to go to. If you're starting out, they will boost you up and stuff like that. So I interacted. It was mainly many people I would interact with was severely depressed Makoto Naegi. Um, I don't remember their exact name, but they were a Kokichi Oma account. Landlord Monokuma was also another one. He was also another one. As always, that would turn out to be my friend Makoto. Uh, and then it was very homo soda. As you can tell, it was very very serious, very very serious. Super serious. Uh, as if my first tweet wasn't. Niggs may be my blood brother, but that nigga can't roll a joint worth shit. Yeah, very. But we took it so seriously. Nah, not at all. Um, and very homo-soda would turn out to be my best friend later on. I mostly didn't get to know the people until there was a Discord server. At least I had heard about it. And I made a post about it, and then Soda sent me. That's how I'm gonna refer to them. I'm just gonna refer to my best friend as Soda. That's kind of how I referred to them for a while. Like obviously I know like her real name and stuff like that, but like I'm not gonna give real names out. Duh. Um. Yeah, and then I got invited to the server. The server was started by Nekomaru, isn't it? Yeah, I think Nekomaru started he started the server, and Miyu was also, I think, like they both. It was like she was like the co-owner, right? Yeah. Um, so yeah, so I was on there. I, about 3 days later, I left. And that's because I was struggling with a lot of stress and anxiety over like school stuff and my art and stuff like that, which I've gotten over that a lot now. Like I can't focus on anything except like that stuff, and everything else is a waste of time. So I ended up leaving. But here is where we get to the first piece of drama. Oh, wait, no, wait, that was before then. Uh, no, actually, the first piece of drama would be Maoist Miu. Uh, yeah. Turns out someone named Maoist Miu, they invited in the Discord server. Uh, wouldn't you guess it? They were a Nazi and a racist, and they made like R-word jokes. Or sorry, I'm not gonna like. No one's gonna understand when I say R-word because R-word could mean like the slur against mentally handicapped people. Um, but SA jokes, like if you like, most people know what the abbreviation for SA is. I don't like saying the R word or anything like that. Um, that word, it makes me very uncomfortable. It's not like I have past trauma or anything for it, but it's just a very uncomfortable, just awful word. So yeah, there's my thing about that. So yeah, they would like, yeah, I don't know, they were weird. I never met them, but they were gone by the time I got in. The first piece of drama I remember though is weird Hajime. You wouldn't expect it from a Hajime account, but yeah, weird Hajime. Um, it sucked because this was the first time I was like, holy shit, a Steins Gate fan? Let's go. Uh, they were kind of like, they just talked like a 4chaner. Like, it was kind of weird, but I was also just sort of like, oh yeah, cool. But, yeah, they left, well, they got kicked out after, they were making, like, they were doing joke roleplay with people, but they were trying to do a lot of sexual stuff when people didn't like it. That's rule number one with any sort of RP, is if someone isn't comfortable with it, don't try to continue doing that joke. That's just don't 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 do that. Um, so yeah, and I think he made an essay joke as well. Um, like he did, no wait, he like, yeah, he technically did like essay in his role play with somebody, and everybody was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then he went on this fucking like he 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 was like, ha ha ha. He made a fucking post on Twitter where it was Hajime doing like the like pose where he's like, oh, it's over, despair or whatever and shit, and there was a fucking bomb blown up behind him, and he was like, ha 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 ha, you all are fools, DR LARP are sheep. and, and that was, I had left and I came back a week later to that, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't know what the hell that guy was smoking or whatever. He is still technically in DR LARP. He's just mostly retreated to the Spanish community, and apparently the Spanish community doesn't give a shit about what he did. At least that's what I heard from my friend Makoto. So that's how they're going, I guess. Oh wait, was that a? Hey, I guess you could combine some poses. Mostly in VR chat, I like just coming in here and just looking at poses and stuff. At least that's what I do. This one's funny. Yeah, so that was interesting to come back to. And then, let's see. It was sort of quiet for a bit, and I was, oh, okay. Second piece of drama. Now, this was the first thing that I got that involved me. Drama in quotation marks. Like, literally, it was it was drama against the person I was talking to. Everybody was fine with me because I didn't do anything fucking wrong. But so in like the Yasuhiro's story. So around this time, he was flirting with a Mikan account, which was also made by my best friend Soda. Um, uh, and he did secure the bag. Chat. He had game. He had game. I don't know how. Uh, but I I kind of know why, but that's more personal stuff, so I don't want to get into that. Um, it's just like I'm just going at this from like an outsider's perspective. And there was also this other Mekon account called Alcoholic Mekon, um, and they were flirting with like everybody. And eventually, they came to my account, and for some I don't know why they latched on to my account. So at one point, Yasir was dating two Mekons, um, and so that was interesting. And then the next day, so at this point, we had set up Not Gonna Lie because Curious Cat wasn't working. Um, and I wake up to a Not Gonna Lie, and they're like, hey, did you know Alcoholic Mekon is like 13? And I was just like, what? So this was before we were putting our ages in our bios. Uh, this event changed it because once I saw that, I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Um, Again, it was all roleplay stuff, right? But still, I was like, what the fuck? Um, I was like, what? Okay, first things first. If you're a minor on DR Live, do not, and I repeat this, don't do any sort of sexual roleplay at all, even if it's joke. Which all my stuff was joke. I never did any serious roleplay, but still, you're a minor. No, don't do that. Don't do that at all. Um, so that got my one of the best tweets where they responded and I responded back. Sorry, I like my women of legal age. Oh my god, that was fucking funny. But they sort of left after that, because like people were like, okay, your account was very sexual, like all the time, 24/7, and you were a minor. You should not have been doing this, like at all. And stuff. And so after that, I made a tweet saying, guys, we should probably put our ages in our bio so something like this will never happen again. Because anybody who was doing sexual stuff was all an adult. So I sort of just figured, oh, well, I guess I figured most people would be adults here. I kind of forgot that Danganronpa is actually popular with, with like 12 and 13-year-olds. I forgot about that because I got into Danganronpa when I was 18 and stuff. So, and everybody else who I talked to was an adult. Well, I guess at that time Makoto was 17, but I mean he became an adult, so I mean like, you know. But yeah, so now everybody does put their ages in bios and stuff, and make sure to tell like who's a minor and who's an adult, and so you know which type of roleplay to do. Guys, I set a movement in motion. Nah. Was that, and then what was it? Okay, so after that would be the yeah, second thing of drama I got into, shipping. So turns out, did you know Danganronpa fans are very ravenous when it comes to shipping? Yeah, I know, crazy. As if everybody hasn't seen that screenshot of that person where they dox someone because they didn't like a ship or something. Um, I don't know. I'm just saying, in that Discord message, they said they didn't like Junko or Mekon. If you ship Junkon, you should actually burn in hell. Um, that is a horrible, awful ship. Uh, this is where I found out what pro shipping was, because I had no fucking clue. I just shipped characters because I was like, oh yeah, that might work. The only ship I care about, there's two of them. It is Hajime and Mekon and Shuichi and Maki. Every other ship I don't really give a shit about. So when I saw somebody make a shipping tier list with like all the ones, and people were quote tweeting it, I responded to it. Like, yeah, sure, I'll share my thing. I didn't think there would be any problem. The only problem people had was I put Byakuya and Toko in a decent tier. That was the drama. The drama was I put that. Some people consider that ship pro shipping, but I don't really see it. I understand what the argument is for it, but like if you played UDG, which I kind of doubt a lot of people did, which I don't blame them for, even though I like the game a lot, I know there's a lot of problems. I know a lot of people have problems with it. It's because Kodaka decided to be Jeffrey Epstein while making the game and decided to add in a bunch of shots of a child's underwear in a boss fight where you strip a child into their underwear. Yeah, cool. Cool thing, Kodaka. That's really cool. Thanks for putting that in my fucking third person shooter. Thank you. Um, but I digress. But Toko is shown to be like changing to try and be like, better and stuff, and that, and I know me and my ex girlfriend joke about this. It's like they don't want to see a girl boss succeed. Um, but I don't really take shipping seriously and stuff like that. And I don't really like pro shippers at all like that. Um, so that was the drama. That was it. That was the fucking drama. Literally shipping drama over like that ship. Like, how is that? I don't really understand how that's a controversial ship or whatever. Because it's like Toko could work. Like, I didn't even say like it was like a super good ship. It's like if they put in the work, it could work. You know? Why am I talking about shipping stuff? This is stupid. Okay, so after that, I was in the Discord, and I was pretty, like, mopey around this time and stuff. Um, I don't know, it's like sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's bullshit, nigga. You can get as many positive comments as you want. If there is one negative comment against you, that will stick with you more than any other positive comment will. That one negative will be stuck in your mind for a fucking long ass time, dude. So that's I was pretty mopey and stuff, and I think I had a breakdown because I started to actually open up about stuff in my life in the vent chat, and my best friend Soda and her girlfriend, who, what am I gonna put for their name for this? I would say, no, it can't be PJ. We're just gonna call them PJ. That's an abbreviation for their account. Is it still called that? They were a Hajime account. But they helped me through that a lot. And so I was pretty mopey. So then, this new account joins, and they mentioned, I think it was Psyche K. I was like, oh, I love Psyche K. You know who else loved Psyche K? This other person in the server named Kaido. Now I had, had I had no, I don't think I had interacted too much with Kaido before then. This is before or after we played Left 4 Dead 2. All I know is me, Kaido, and Makoto, we played Left 4 Dead 2, and those niggas downloaded like 30 million porn mods. They were playing like Gooner Left 4 Dead 2, dude. I can't even fuck. That shit was hilarious to watch on their screens. It was the worst. They had the worst looking games ever, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, so Kaido and his girlfriend Maki. That's right. He ran a Kaido account. She ran a Maki account. Wow. Obviously that's not their real names, but like, I'm not saying their real names. Duh. So yeah. So. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, so then I think they had listed that they liked VR chat, and I was like, oh, I haven't played VR chat in forever. And then Kaido and Maki were also interested in it, and so we set up a group chat. And so then we went into VR chat, and that day helped me so much with how I was feeling and stuff. Kaido and Maki are amazing friends, honestly. Um, Maki is like probably one of my closest friends now, and Kaido is like a brother to me. You know, like man. Um, yeah. So let's talk about the other person, the elephant in the room. I usually refer to them as the Korikyo nigga. I'm just gonna refer to them as Korikyo. Now, I actually was looking in here a little bit ago, and apparently they are in my blocked. Yes, anthropology, that guy. Um. Oh, and also I saw this totally Hajime Hinata. Now that is it. That we're getting there. That's gonna be a bit before we get there. Um. So let's talk about Korikyo anthropology. Let's talk about that guy. So um we get into so they have DID, dissociative identity disorder, and they had about 30 plus personalities of different Danganronpa characters. I think their main one was, or like the one I saw the most was Korikyo, along with Nagito. But they had a lot of other stuff. So let's talk about the Korikyo guy. Yes, okay. So that first day, they latched on to me very, very heavily. They were usually around me, usually talking to me, because I was the one reciprocating the most. Because I thought they were just doing like role play and stuff. At this point, I didn't know they had DID. I thought they were doing role play, so I was responding back positively. Um, so yeah, so I did that. Right. I did that. Um, and then it was pretty normal. I thought they were funny. Oh, a really cool thing actually. On that first day, on some um exoplanet journey. Yes, that is the map. Do I want to go to that map? Why don't we go to that map? Let's go to this map. And um, how 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 do I do like a? I'm dead. I don't know if people can hear me right now. I think so, because I see on OBS it's picking up my microphone. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash my game, don't crash my game, don't crash my game, don't crash my game. I think it crashed my game. Chat, I think my game just crashed. Please. Please don't crash my game. Blah. Okay. Oh, wow, that is bright as hell. Jesus Christ. Give me the ocean. Wowzers. Okay, so this is the main map that we were on because Kaido was showing me, and I was like, this is really cool. So I remember we were over here or whatever, and I can turn on the mirror and stuff. High quality mirror. Blah. Hello. Yep, OBS is still recording. Just checking. But I remember. So they were yeah. I saw somebody in the background. And I was like, what the fuck? Because we were in an invite, like I think it was like a friends only experience. They were called Disney. So some Disney employee was doing like an Oculus test thing, and they came in here and we had a conversation with them, and they had like a bunch of like Disney exclusive avatars and shit. So that was really, really cool to see. But yeah, we were mostly in this area. I'm gonna see if I can turn off the music here because it is loud as fuck. Why is it this hand? This. What the fuck? There we go. Uh, Chat, I don't think I can. I don't think I can turn off the music. Guys, I figured it out. Okay, so yeah, so we had a talk with them, and this is mainly where I talked with Kaido and Maki and Korikio dude or whatever. And yeah, so after that first day, they sort of took a liking to me, and I saw a message in the vent chat about them having a crush on someone, right? Right? Um so I get a DM from Maki, and they're like, "So, are you polygamous or anything like that?" And I'm like, "Man, I ain't never been in a fucking. I've been in one relationship before that, and it wasn't even like a real relationship. I swear to God, I thought I just saw some nigga behind me. I'm going crazy. Um, but yeah, I'd only been in like one before that, so like, and it wasn't even like I don't even consider that like a real relationship. It was more so infatuation than love. Um, and I said, I don't know, I never tried it before, so how do I know? And I think at that point I was almost like I was sort of still in my like I think I'm bisexual phase. Shit. Sorry guys. Um, but I am bisexual now. Um, but uh, yeah. So then I had a talk with them because who could have thunk it was me all along, chat. I don't know. I guess I'm just charismatic or something. Ah, that sounds narcissistic. I don't fucking know. Um, but yeah, I don't know why they. I think it was mostly infatuation. Um, but like a day later, they actually ended up breaking off with their partner, so it wouldn't even have been polyamorous. But we talked about it, and I said I needed more time, but I felt that there was something there, because I did enjoy talking with them, and I liked their voice and stuff like that. Um, bleh, bleh. My hair is in my it's getting it's making me itch. But yeah, so I was like, I need more time, and so Kaido was like 2 weeks, and then if you still like each other, then yeah. Um, so let's talk about what happened on the third day. So actually, on the first day, I ordered an Oculus Quest 2, which is what I'm using right now, and it was coming in on Friday. Now on that Thursday, we let's go over what happened that Thursday. So we need to head back on over to the reservoir for this one, chat. Um, this shouldn't take too long because it's already loaded up before. Please, please work. I'm begging you. Cool. Um, so yeah, so here we are back here. This is my favorite place. Um, I'll make sure to turn this down a little bit more and stuff, just so that people can hear me more. Um, yeah, so we Kaido showed me this place along um with Maki and the Korikio person. Um and can I see my avatar? Hmm. Never mind. They are normal. Sorry. The last time I had done avatars with people was with um Soda, and we were looking at fucking Gooner avatars, so I was scared of what would be there. Um, bro, what? Broly, 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 Kakarot. Broly is dead. Yeah, I had an avatar that used Broly. I would do like an abridged voice. I don't. Kakarot. Broly does not like being talked back to. I can't do the voice. I need to get prepared to do the voice. I would always do the abridged voice. Not like I haven't seen regular Dragon Ball, but Broly was he was a big person there. Because Broly liked to crash people's games. Because those people didn't have a computer. I'm referring to Soda, because Soda joined us. And so Broly would do his special attack and then crash their game. Wasn't just me, because Kaido did it as well. My Broly voice is washed, dude. Okay, so we came here. Was this before Soda got on? This was before Soda got on. So we went down to... How do you go down in this place again? The chill floor. Bleh. Voila! We're here. So I remember we went down over here. Chat, did I just glitch underneath the ground? Guys, I promise this map is good. I promise this map is good. It's good. Shut up. Shut up. I remember we were over here. It was just me, Kaido, and the Korakio nigga, and they were talking. They had switched from Korakio to Bianchia, and they wanted us to insult and break down the Korakio personality, and then the thing is that then we could talk to any of the personalities, and Kaido was like, "Oh yeah, yeah," and I was like, "Man, I don't know how to be fucking mean to people. Like, what the fuck am I gonna say? I don't want to be mean to people. Yeah, because I don't like being mean to people. I like being nice to people." So then, Kaido was gonna. So they were trans, and Kaido, his thing was so mean. I remember him telling me. Actually, he was gonna say you'll. Was it? Oh, you'll never be a real woman. Yeah, because their Korikyo was trans, male to female. Again, he did not mean it for like real malice and stuff. He was just really interested in like people with the ID and wanted to see like how that kind of stuff worked and stuff. Um, and so we were talking with them, and then he fucking left me one time, and I had to fucking talk to them, and I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? I got some person interested in me, and I also kind of have a hard time talking with them sometimes. It depends. They really have to carry the conversation. I don't really know what to say most of the time. So that was a mess and a half. And I remember we went down. No, we didn't go down one. I think we stayed on here. There's a games floor, but most of the time, eventually, usually, when I was here with my friends, we would always come up to here. This is a really, really nice looking area. Like, look at that, man. It just looks so nice and stuff. Yeah, I forgot. The last time I was here, Kaido was trying to give me fucking ghost back shots in in VR. Now there's a false, fake image going around of Kaido giving me back shots in VR. That's fake. It's a doctored image. It didn't happen. We were not in the Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria. I did not go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and get back shots. That did not it didn't happen. It's fake. It's a made-up image. I wish I had that image. I would flash it on screen, but I don't. But yeah, that was the last time I was here. And I also, I'll come back to this area in a bit. Because that'll be later on. I'm sort of just reminiscing and stuff about stuff. So I remember we were here, yeah, and we had that talk and stuff. And then Kaido was trying to show us new stuff. So then we went to this other world. Starry Nights. This was my homework for a little bit, but I switched back. Wait, can I just preload the world? Start preloading this world. Yeah, I would rather I do that. Yeah, let me oh. Uh yes. Okay, so then we went to this world. Invite. Join. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, on OBS it's black here. I promise I'm loading. Hello, chat. Hello, 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 hello. I like this place as well. It is very cool and wow. Oh, there's some music here, but I don't like it as much as other stuff. I usually just play my own and I can sit. Hello, I am sitting down. Bleh. I would usually sit and okay. So when we were here, I remember. So they were doing the servant personality. This is a lot of Danganronpa stuff. You're just gonna have to know what fucking Danganronpa is, dude. I'm not fucking explaining that shit, bro. Um, just go look it up. But they were doing servant stuff, and they wanted people to pull on their chain. Uh, and when you would, they would moan. I didn't do it because this is around the time when I didn't have VR. I don't think I would have done it anyway. Kaido did it because of course that nigga did. um, yeah, and so that was uncomfortable for a lot of people. Was Soda? I don't think Soda. I still don't think Soda was on at this time. And then led back here. Yes, yes, yes. I remember. Where's the mirror? Hello. I think I can uh uh this no one sits like this. Yeah, so I remember being over here and stuff, and I remember right over there, they came up to me with the servant stuff, and they're like, "Hey, hey, hey! I think you should really, 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 really get with the main host or whatever." And they were like, "You should do that. You should do that because they love you a lot and stuff like that." And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! I gotta wait 2 weeks and stuff. You know, I don't want to rush into anything like that. You know, it's like a relationship is very serious stuff. I I've only been in one really serious romantic relationship, mostly because I'm not like I could care. I honestly could care less whether I uh like get in a relationship or not. Um, you know, like it's not my this is not a priority of mine, and I don't like. I'm not the kind of person who makes the first move in any of that stuff. I'm also dense as hell, so you have to be really clear with me, or else I'm not gonna know anything. And stuff. Like if someone flirts with me, I'm just gonna think you're joking around with me. You gotta be like, you gotta like really, really let me know. Because I basically didn't see any reason as to why anybody would want to flirt with me, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so that was like we were like, what the fuck stuff. Um, we're like just like calm down. So like, I don't know how to get out of this, guys. How do I get out of pose? How do I get out of pose? Reset. So we're just like, calm down, dude, and stuff. And so, uh, yeah, so that was another incident. There was some more, and like these other worlds, but uh, well, I'm not gonna be able to find them. Oh, wait, but isn't this the first world? Yes, this is the first world that we went to. I'm not gonna share on that area. It's kind of pointless. Um, but yeah, so I guess we could do a little tour of this area. Um, Or no. I'll do that when we come back. So we're gonna go back. No, I guess I could just sit over here and talk more and stuff. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. So, um, after that, we went to this one little like game area, and it was like dodgeball or something. And me and Kaido 1v1, and we got really heated. Basically, I like to over dramatize my jokes and stuff because it makes a lot of people laugh. And so when I get kind of like, "You fucking suck my dick," uh, um, yeah, and it was very funny, uh, and stuff. But during that, oh yeah, and Soda had joined at this time. And so had one of Maki's friends. They had joined as well. Um, and then we get put in a group chat with Miyu, right? And they said like, "Hey, are you hanging out with that Korikio nigga?" And we were like, "Yeah." So turns out they're a groomer, and we're just like, "What?" Yeah. So this Korikio motherfucker, they were 21. They had tried to groom multiple people. Um, they tried to groom. Um, here's what they would do. So you know how they have all those Danganronpa personalities. So they would basically sort of take advantage of that. It happened to my friend Bibros. He's a really big Mikon Sumiki fan. He considers himself the biggest one. Fortunately for him, I let the kid dream. I'm the biggest Mikon Sumiki fan. I let him dream. That he is, but it's actually me. True. I don't. I'm just joking around. But no, I am the biggest Mikon fan. Nah, I am a big Mikon fan. Me and him are probably on like the same level, but he would take advantage of that and use his Mikon personality when they were in a relationship, to sort of like mess with his feelings and stuff. Uh, and there was a lot of like other personal stuff, but yeah, that nigga did that to my friend B Bros, and he also did it to another friend of mine who liked Ibuki, and he just did the same thing, and he did this with multiple other people. It's not just them; it was multiple other people. They didn't do that for me. I think it's funny because it's like I liked Mikon the best, but they used guys uh, for all their flirting with me. Even though I was still like mostly straight during that time, so I think that was funny. Yeah. Once we found out, they seemed to realize because they went silent and then it's like, okay, guys, I'm gonna get off, and we were just like, bye, and then we were just like, holy shit. Oh my god. That Korikio nigga was insane, dude. They tried to come back a couple times and got angry because B Rose was telling people not to interact with them. Like, dude, you're a fucking groomer. Like, what do you think? He's not gonna warn people about you? And then continue. I'm pretty sure they continued to try and do that afterwards. Like, loony. Um. So yeah, they were like, oh, we're sorry, Colin. Because it was supposed to be like, oh, it's like, oh, I haven't been in a relationship in a year. That could have been my shot. And I was like, well, that kind of sucked. Not really though. I wasn't really upset about it because I'd rather not be with Jeffrey Epstein's son. I don't think most people would want to be. And then Kaido drew this fucking picture of my Hajime. This is the main avatar that I use, by the way. Like, I don't really use any other avatar. Like, I got these other avatars, but I always come back to this one. I like it the most. He drew this fucking dumb picture of me, of my Hajime, and then Kaido and Maki around him, and like, sorry, man. Oh my god, it was so funny. Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, and then after that, I think did I play VR? Yeah, I would. Hmm, I would hop on. I don't think. I think we took a break for a bit. Yeah, but I guess enough VR chat stuff. Because then would come, yeah, okay, so this is some more Discord drama, less DR LARP. I guess kind of, because it was the DR LARP server. So there was the main server, and then Kaido in the server had, he had beef with Miyu. Miyu would kind of, he felt Miyu would like pick on him a lot for a lot of stuff, and like nobody else. Damn, being targeted, feel like you're being targeted? Yeah, where have I heard that before, you know? Sure haven't felt that way before. Ah, that was spiteful. Who cares? Um, like I don't know, she would just get pissed off at him a lot, for being petty and stuff. I don't really know where I sit with that issue. I'm sort of just like in the middle. I feel like both of them were being kind of petty and stuff. Like Kaido would be a little bit petty, and then Miyu would, I feel like, take it too far and stuff at times. So I think they were both at fault. And I just wanted everybody to get along, so I tried to just calm it down and stuff. But Kaido invited me to a group chat that had me, Makoto, him, Maki, and I think a couple of people. One of them was Haji, this other guy. He was pretty cool. Haji's pretty cool. Um, and then it had Chihiro, I think. 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 Um, and then I think added. I think we added PJ and then soda. Yeah. And then once we had that group chat, we are just like, we barely talked in the main chat and basically only talked in there. So we're like, why don't we just make a new server? And thus, DR LARP side B was created. Now, this would set a divide in the whole thing. Um, yeah, okay, so let's think about this. So yeah, so that sort of decided to divide. Me and Kaido and a couple other people ended up leaving, just staying on DR LARP side B. Um, he had a problem with Miyu, so he just made a new one, and yada 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 yada. So we had DR LARP side B. And that had me and all those people I mentioned, and we had some more people come in. Some people were barely there, and the introduction of a couple of Soda's friends, IRL friends, who I'm not really a big fan of. Um, I don't know. They were never big fans of me, even at the start. I don't even know what the fuck I did to them. Like, I'm pretty sure the first talk I had with them, they were just like going on like a paragraph insulting me and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, they literally came into another conversation and then just started like insulting the hell out of me, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't do anything to you. I don't even. It's like that. It was. They literally was acting. They were literally acting like that fucking meme. It's like you took everything from me, and I'm just like, I don't even know who you are. Stuff like that. Um. But yeah. Okay. So back to where we were. So not a lot happened. Um. Except okay. And so then around December, um, I ended up getting into a well, I did end up getting into a polyamorous relationship. Oh wait, shit. So that means yeah. So I guess that's two then. That's two actual relationships then. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's two. I kind of forgot about that one because this polyamorous relationship lasted like 6 days, maybe. Like it has to be the shortest relationship I've been in my entire life, dude. Not like not like I've been in much. I don't know. I don't really try for that kind of stuff. Not okay. I don't try to get into one, but if I'm in a relationship, I take it very, very seriously. And stuff like that. Um, I try to be like the best partner that I can be. Um, but Uh, 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 um, Chat, I'm drawing a blank here. Oh yeah, so I ended up getting into a relationship with Soda and PJ. So here's the thing. Apparently they were dating. I think I remember Soda mentioning that like once or twice. Yeah, I think they mentioned, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend is here." I had no fucking clue. I had no fucking clue who that was. I was just like, "Oh, cool. I'm happy for you because we're best friends." And it turns out PJ was their girlfriend. I was like, "I didn't know that." So, turns out they had been like making advances towards me throughout like everything. Like they would create accounts on DRLARP just to flirt with my like accounts and stuff. I literally had no fucking clue. I tell you, when I tell you that I am the densest motherfucker on the planet, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm the densest motherfucker on this planet. So I had no clue. Everybody else did though. Literally everybody else did. I was just like, what? Some people thought that we were dating at like one point. I was like, I, they told me after that, but like but I literally had no clue. I literally had no clue. Um, I don't like the only reason that even worked was because the day before, it's funny because guess who was there to talk about it first? Maki. It, it was Maki. And the same thing again, like, are you polyamorous? It's funny how it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Um, the only I literally think the only reason that I even happened was because the day before I think it was literally the day before that, me and PJ like did like a drawing session together. And it was just us the entire call. Uh and that sort of like sparked the thing. I don't even think that would have happened before that. Um but also I'm cutting out a lot of stuff, but that's too personal. Again, this is like outsider's perspective thing. So we ended up getting into a relationship. Um, Lasted 6 days before, um, I guess like both of us sort of just reevaluated our feelings and stuff. I'm talking like me and PJ, um, because uh, I realized that my feelings were more so platonic, and I did not want to lead her on at all and stuff like that. And so, um, I decided that you know we shouldn't be in a relationship because I'm not going to be able to reciprocate the same kind of feelings that she was reciprocating for me, and I don't think that's fair to her. You know, I don't think that's fair to anybody. Um, but and then PJ reevaluated her feelings, stuff like that. Uh, Turns out we really liked each other. Like I actually really liked them a lot. Uh, but with Soda, I was more so just like I really liked us be I think the best way to put it, I loved us being best friends. You know, that's what I sort of realized. Um, yeah. So we ended up splitting off from her and getting together. And then and yes. So let's talk a bit about what happened. I think literally the day after that. Or was it 2 days after that? I don't know. So let's talk about the December 2023 DR LARP Side B incident, my friends. The biggest fuck up in that entire server's history. So this is where I get to set a story straight of something that's been going around because there's been a story going around about the situation that is literally completely untrue. And if you just did 5 minutes of research on Chihiro's account, you would literally have the full story there. But I don't know. I guess people are just stupid and they literally, I don't know. They can't type words into their computer. So here's the actual full story of what happened. So I'm playing Fortnite. Oh my god! I just fucking started playing. Yeah, so I was playing Fortnite. I was playing Fortnite with uh Kaido, Ryota, Makoto, and PJ. We were all on a call together. Um, and then I hear so Makoto and PJ and Ryota were all in the main server, and then I hear them talking about apparently there had been some. Okay, I'm gonna say PDF file stuff, because I'm pretty sure if you say the actual word, YouTube just takes down your video, and I would kind of like to have like a video on YouTube. I think that'd be a little good. Just having like a video on YouTube and stuff. Don't worry, we are getting to the tour of this place. It'll be after this. Um, so I'm drawing a blank. Okay, yeah. And so I heard them talking about this. We were like, what? Um, so at this point in time in DR LARP, Miyu and Blue Kyoko had been recoloring Danganronpa porn for their DR LARP OCs. Yes, I know it's kind of like from an outside perspective that sounds really weird, but I don't know. We just all kind of thought it was funny. And I think there was a big misunderstanding with what was happening and stuff because people, so they thought that so Miyu had recolored one of them, and it was Miyu and Chihiro. Now, there was a big misunderstanding. They thought it was the Chihiro that I'm talking about. Now, the Chihiro in our server, which is the one we thought had been put in the porn, uh, uh, yeah. So that's a bit of a problem, you know. And they thought it was that. And then they sent it. So they sent some screenshots from the main thing, right? Um, yeah, and then why am I okay? I'm being stupid. Yeah, and so they sent screenshots and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And even the Chihiro account was like, what the fuck, you know? Uh, yeah, and so I was like, oh, okay, so this is real serious shit. Now there had been some previous drama stuff. I mostly stayed out of drama, but I take this any sort of like PDF file stuff. I take that shit very very seriously. I think the world would be a better place if we put PDF files and lolicons in a wood chipper. We just put all of them in a wood chipper. I think that would solve a lot of the world's problems. Um, in a video game, I think if I say that, YouTube will consider it hate speech somehow. I don't know. But yeah, so we were like, what the fuck? So there had been a couple pieces of evidence put up. Um, yeah, and then and then so for the previous situation, I had made an image, um, where it was Jeffrey Epstein spotted alive, new mystery photo surfaces, and I put the Korikio's person's like stuff up, right? And so I basically did that, but for this situation, but with Miyu and Blue Kyoko and one piece of evidence in the middle. Um, and I posted it in our chat. People were laughing at it and stuff. Um, and then so Makoto, and we're like, okay, everybody's like, okay, we need to talk about this. So Makoto posts on Twitter like, oh man, this DR LARP drama is insane. Uh, some weirdos on here. And then Mew responded to it like, what? And he just responded with the Kurt Angle, like, 1,000-yard stare. And then I asked Makoto, should I quote tweet your thing with that image, right? And he was just like, yeah, do it, do it, do it. I was like, shit, fuck it, I guess we're doing it. And so that was the start of the 50-minute DR LARP fiasco. So Needless to say, that image was very controversial. Um, and me, PJ, Makoto, and Kaido argued with a bunch of people online on like that it was real and stuff. Which I mean, the screenshots were real, but like people were arguing whether it was uh PDF-philic or not. Um, um, Now, see, at this point, like genuinely at this point, we thought it was a like we literally thought it was the Cheerio account. Um, but after and I posted just that image and only one other piece of evidence, um, which was someone saying like, you know, that Chihiro account is a minor, right? Now, keep in mind the only thing the screenshot was just of that. I don't think there was. I think there was a screenshot afterwards about it, but I just like I need like. Here's the thing with these things. This was handled very poorly. Um, like when you're taking a screenshot, I like you need the full context of everything and stuff. And so after about 50 minutes and I had calmed down, I went back and looked over the evidence and stuff to give more of like a benefit of the doubt kind of thing. And I sort of realized, oh shit. Um, yeah, we fucked up. Like we all fucked up big time. Um, so I deleted the post and and basically issued an apology. It was like going over stuff, and it's like, yeah, there's just I don't after looking over it, there's just I don't think this is like I don't think this is like enough or whatever to even say that. And I apologize to both Miyu and Blue Kyoko, personally. Now, I don't think Miyu ever accepted the apology, which is fine. Again, no one, you are not obligated to accept, like, nobody's obligated to accept your apology. But Blue Kyoko did. They sort of just understood, like, yeah, it was a misunderstanding. Like, you know, like, people would be pissed off, too, if they saw some shit like that. And I don't know. I think a problem that I have a lot is that I make a lot of emotionally charged decisions, and that sort of causes a lot of fuck ups in my life. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so basically all of us had to apologize, except Kaido. So Kaido decided to double down, and he posted a full thread with all the evidence. Uh, and then about a little bit later, he deactivated his account. Now, I don't think that was very smart, but he did it anyway, and I was like, all right, man. And I felt horrible, man. Like that's a off. That's like a that's career ending allegations right there, you know. And I felt awful, so bad. It was awful. The Shihiro account eventually made their thread going over it, and there was more of just like a thread going over everything. I think, but everybody seemed to understand that I basically it was just a misunderstanding from me and everybody else and stuff. Now I don't know where the fuck this narrative is going around that uh so when I made my first live talks video, which is private now, and there's the live commentary version, which is the better version anyway. Um unfortunately some dumbass, like I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you a dumbass, came into the comments and said three things which are all not true at all, literally. And I think they might be the dumbest person I've ever met in my life. Just like no joke. Um, but like, so the first thing they said, the minute I got, like, they literally like in their first comment was just like, "Oh, okay, so you literally just like a lying dumbass." Instantly, is they said that I made up false allegations against Miyu and Blue Kyoko because I didn't like them. I literally don't know where the fuck you even get that. Like, are you just stupid or something? Yeah, I didn't like them, so I falsified evidence. That's why I was friends with Blue Kyoko afterwards, because I didn't like them. That's why I apologized and stuff for doing that. Because I didn't like them. And also, what the fuck do you mean falsified evidence? it's screenshots from the Discord, nigga. They aren't edited. It's literally screenshots from the Discord. Like I don't know. I get chat. They might just have a screw loose. You gotta forgive them, guys. Just forgive them for being stupid. You just gotta forgive people like that. Um, what was the other thing? Um, yeah, they had 2 more points. Oh wait, I guess that's later on. Who cares about it being later on in the timeline? Because I'm just talking about it now because it's related to the situation. Um, Second, they said I treated my girlfriend like trash. Which is, I mean, that's a literal lie. Um, okay, I have to be very careful with what I say here. Maybe I think you might be mixing me up with someone else they were in a relationship with, one of their past exes. But yeah, I'm not gonna say who that ex is because again, that's personal stuff. But yeah, you're 100% mixing me up with someone else because I literally tried to be the best fucking partner that I could be and stuff like that. And I never wanted to be mean to them. Why the fuck would I? I don't want to be mean to people in general and stuff. Um, and I sure as hell don't want to be mean to my own fucking girlfriend. Like, are you stupid? I don't know. I don't know. That person was kind of like a loony. And the third, they said I was a total scumbag, which is like, okay, so you've literally never like I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm pretty sure they've never had a conversation with me once, and I don't think they were ever in a server I was in either. So literally they're just being told dumb bullshit from some other person. Which I want to be honest is probably just from my best friend, and her friends. Uh, but that's a later situation and stuff, which I've already talked about before. So if you want the fuller story, no, I guess I'll just go over it, whatever. Later on. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. That guy, that or well, I don't know what their pronouns are, so I'm just gonna refer to them as they. Um, I don't know. I take pronoun stuff like seriously. Like I try to go with people's preferred pronouns, stuff like that. Um, I don't know who the fuck they are. They're kind of just a loony. Um, Even like I told Maki about it, and they were like, "What the fuck?" So yeah. Um, so then after that, I think like 2 days after that, December 23rd, 2023. This is like the last time I ever played this game. We got to here, so finally we can do the tour of this area. Okay, so let's start out here. So out here we got this stuff. Now there is a media player right here, and it'll show up over there. And there's like a TV or whatever. And I remember playing Freeform Jazz by Uyama Hiroto. Uyama Hiroto. Uyama Hiroto. Whatever. I know how to pronounce it. I'm just like thinking because I took a semester of Japanese. Uh, what is this? What is AVI light? No, I don't want that. Wow. Oh God. Night mode. Wowie. Um. Oh my God. Back here. Holy shit. Yeah, there's this area back here. Last time I was here, Kaido and Magi were having fucking VR chat e-segs over there. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, there's more chairs over here. I remember picking this up, just fucking tossing that shit. I think my girlfriend tried to pick it up off the fucking ground, and then I would just fucking throw it off again. Okay, lame. I just pick it up and just fucking throw it again. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, and so then there was like the mirror in here. Oh wow, what the fuck? I've never been in here before. Wowie. Hello. Is this supposed to be like a hot tub or some shit? Reach my hand in. Can I get out? Yeah, and so then you have the, I mean, you've already seen this, the bed area back here. Let me turn off the, let me, shit, shit. Oh, there we go. I think the TV would also play over here as well. And there's chairs over here for people to sit down, like a lot of people. And then there was a fucking bathtub over here and shit. I know Kaido and Maki were doing some shit in here, bro. I don't know what the fuck they were doing in here, bro. Chat, they get freaky in VR, chat, dude. Actually, they get freaky in any game. Nigga, you ever seen? You ain't. If you haven't seen Roblox back shots, you haven't seen shit yet. That should be crazy, bruh. How do I want to crouch so that way I can shit. Um. Uh, I think these are the creators. Support them. They have a Patreon. Go support them. Okay. Um. Yeah. So then there's that. Can this pillow be grabbed? Yeah, and there's a weird ass fucking pillow. Oh, it just glitched into the ground. There's that, and then uh, and then and then we'll go back to this one. Okay. Good. Okay. Let me get the fucking far away. Nope. 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 Yep. Okay, so what was I talking about then? And yeah, and then no, because we ended up there, and then I already showed the other places. So yeah, so that was the big DR LARP fuck up, DR LARP side B fuck up of 2023. Uh, yeah, fuck up is a bit of an understatement. Oh god, that was awful. That was awful. That was awful. That was so bad. Jesus Christ. Um, yeah. So, uh, what? Huh? I guess this is shorter than I thought because there's like nothing really happens until like February, right? Oh no. Okay, there's one thing that happens. Okay, so we need to talk about normal Nagito. Yes, we're going from weird Hajime to normal Nagito. So, this Nagito nigga, weirdo, dude. This is the nigga that my best friend's friends try to make me out to be, even though literally I don't even know how they get that shit. Um, so this nigga, well, let's talk about him. So this was in a separate server called. It was called the fucking Yaoi Archives. Actually, the dumbest server ever, dude. It was funny though. We had pregame Shuichi Saihara. He smoked a weed that one time, and he was funny as fuck, bruh. Um, I like that nigga. Oh, they had Spoon. This nigga Spoon was deranged as shit. I'm pretty sure that nigga. I'm pretty sure that nigga sent to my fucking not gonna lie. He sent fucking can you get pregnant? I swear to God he sent something like that to one of my not gonna lies. That dude was just horny over everybody, and that was his gimmick, and he was so funny, man. Oh my God, Spoon is so fucking funny. Um, but yeah, so let's talk about normal Nagito. Now he was not in. I don't think he was not in DR LARP side B. He was not in the DR LARP main server. He was just in the Yaoi archives. Fucking, this is stupid. Like, you know how hard it is to talk about any of this shit with a straight face, bro? Like, oh yeah, me and my best friend Kaido and Maki, and then there was the Yaoi archives. Like, this is the dumbest shit ever, bro. I mean, like, it's serious, but like, this to an outsider must sound like the craziest shit ever. Um, so normal Nagito was kind of a weirdo. So he was a minor. Blood be 16, and he sent fucking whimpering workout audio in a goddamn Discord server, dude. Like, nah. I mean, the main server owner did ask for that, but that nigga was joking, and then he even like told me and stuff. Was like, yeah, I regret doing that, man. That nigga just made everybody uncomfortable. He would joke about like school shootings and stuff like that, and like bombing kids in foreign countries and shit. It's literally like edgy 13-year-old humor. Now, I fucking hate. I don't really like edgy humor at all. I think edgy humor is mostly just an excuse for people to be racist, misogynistic, transphobic, homophobic, literally any fucking thing on a platform. It's just a way for you to just be hateful, and just say, "Oh no, 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 guys, I'm joking." A lot of blatantly a lot of edgy jokes are just blatantly racist, misogynistic, all this stuff like that. I fucking hate that. I hate that stuff with like a fucking passion, dude. I do not find that shit funny at all. Again, it was like edgy 13-year-old humor. Uh and he made like some like his sex jokes aren't funny. Like mine are funny. Like I say, "Oh my god." Oh my god. His is like, "Oh, snuff films. Those are erotic." It's like, "The fuck, dude? What's wrong with you? You should you should touch some grass, my nigga." Um yeah, that guy did that, and he did a lot of and people were uncomfortable with like his sex jokes and stuff like that. Um specifically Haji and PJ. Um and I was like, "Oh nah, this nigga messing with my boy Haji." And I was like, "I'm coming in. Let me in that motherfucking server." Because he was also making my girlfriend feel uncomfortable. So I was like, "Let me in that motherfucking server and let me have a talk with that nigga." So I get let in that server. And this nigga tried to play off like he was some like cool, mysterious kind of person. You want to know who was the only person that was able to actually piss him off? Me. I knew I had dealt with people like this nigga before. So I knew all of the buttons to press. And it was the easiest shit ever. You lost an argument. You've lost an argument because this nigga came over here and he tried to pull like, "Oh, let's be friends instead." When you're losing an argument like that, and then you try to pull, "Oh, yeah, we don't need, why don't we be friends instead? We share a lot of commonality, stuff like that." And he goes from insults and stuff to, "Oh, so what do you like to do?" Stuff like that. Like, okay, nigga, like, you lost. You just admit it, buddy, and then go the fuck away. I did not want to be this nigga's friend. Not only because he was flirting. This nigga was flirting with my own girlfriend even after they told him, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." He's like, "I don't care." I was like, all right, nigga, you wanna play this game? Let's play this game, nigga. Let's go. Um, I pissed him off mostly because I was using Dragon Ball images. I don't know. This nigga tried to say Baki was better than Dragon Ball. Get that shit out of here, bro. Get Get that shit out of here. Yeah, so after that shit, and we had enough of his bullshit, because he had been doing weird stuff with his roleplay as well. Like, people would tell him to stop, and he wouldn't do it in his roleplay. Um, and so we got fed up with that. And I took one for the team, and I made the thread, because they were a bit afraid of him, because this nigga had doxed people before. I was like, I want this nigga gone. I will take that hit for the team for you guys. So we compiled up all of the evidence. It was very professional. Full screenshots, everything. Nothing cut out for context. Blurred names, everything. I made sure to blur every name and every screenshot that wasn't his, obviously, or else you wouldn't know who the fuck it was. I even blurred out profile pictures and stuff like that. Because everybody wanted to remain anonymous, obviously. So that put out, and it worked. We got a lot of support. I got support from B-Bros. And stuff, and he's like a bigger person, so you really want this the help with the bigger people. As we got that out, and so we got that nigga out of there. Yeah, that's about it for that stuff. And then we have the February incident, which I've already talked about, like all in that first video. So you could just but I guess I have new opinions about it now, so I guess I could tell it again. How long is this video? Wait, who fucking cares? I upload like 2-hour long videos anyway. Well, literally, what does it matter? Yeah, what does it matter? Shall I sit for this? Do I want to sit for this? No. Nah, I'll just tell it standing up. Okay. So, on my main account, I had started interacting with... Because DR alert people would follow me on my main, and then I would see some of their tweets appear. I wouldn't interact with it before, but now I was just like, I've seen so many of these goddamn tweets, I'm just gonna start fucking shit posting. So I would never respond with a serious comment. Sorry. Yawning. It's like, oh, it's 1 in the morning. Whatever. Um. Uh. What the scallop? I'm thinking. So yeah, I was shit posting. And then one of Soda's accounts. They had made a tweet, with one of their female characters. That had basically said like, because they had done swimsuit sprites. Because I think we were another fucking beach arc. There was one in October, and they were doing another beach arc now. Beach arc 2, chat. I didn't really get to participate in it. Because yeah, February 3rd of 2024. Yeah, so I saw it, and they were basically making a post like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was it again? It was like, why are all these, I think it was just like, I'm sick of all these guys staring at me in my swimsuit or whatever. I don't know. It was sort of just like a basic post. And before that, I had commented on like 2 of her previous posts, because she had used like some like somebody had said, could you please censor the sprite? And they used some like weird fuck ass emojis. And I was like, where the hell did you get these things, dude? And then I comment on another person's? I don't remember. It was 3 posts in about 20 seconds. So I wasn't really thinking about what I was saying. I was just like, oh, type, because I had them up in 3 tabs. So I was like, blah, type, blah, type. And then I got to this one. I was just like, uh, I don't know, what just sounds funny. So I just basically just like, I don't know. I use the word skill issue a lot. So I said, skill issue. Personally, I would just get a better swimsuit. And then I put the Kevin Hart like, oh, post like that, and I just posted it. Then I went back to playing Like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth. And then 30 minutes later, I looked back and I was like, oh, I got 6 notifications. I guess a lot of people liked my post. Then I went back and I saw someone had liked the previous emoji post, and then I saw like 4 comments and stuff, and I was like, oh, this had happened before, with that same character, because well, shit, I just said their name. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. That's gonna have to be bleeped out. Welp. uh and I'll also probably blur out the Chihiro account's age, and stuff like that. That's fine. That's fine. That's just editing stuff. Chat, I made a flub up. My bad. Um, Soda. And then comment on Soda's previous post. They made like a previous post because everybody was thirsting over their character, and so I made I made a post using because we had done like the like joke flirting and stuff like that before. Um, and so I did the what's good baby girl with the fucking picture of Smooth Poppy, and he's got like the smile and shit. Um, and what happened is Michaela's uh like her two friends came over and just made like they both made a bunch of like paragraphs just like insulting me. I'm like, what the fuck are these niggas' problem? It's literally like the most obvious joke ever. They were getting they were getting mad over a fucking Smooth Poppy post. So why don't we go over? I think we should go over what they would say about me. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so their main argument was I made everything sexual and I made everybody uncomfortable. So those two are just blatantly false, literally blatantly false. Well, number one, sexual jokes are not my main type of jokes. My main type of jokes are J Schlatt ironic humor. That is my main kind of jokes. Um, Second of like I don't even know where the hell they're getting I made everything sexual and shit because like you're gonna call that post sexual and stuff. That's like an obvious fucking joke. There's no way you took "What's good, baby girl" with Smooth Poppy, and I'm responding to a fucking image of a fictional character, nigga. Like, what? And I'm talking to a friend. Like, hello? I don't I don't know what they. I think they must have just been like smoking crack or some shit, bro. Like, I don't even know how you come to that conclusion. Second, everybody was uncomfortable. I find that a little hard to believe, considering everybody would laugh at those jokes when I would make them, and a bunch of other people in the server would make those same jokes. You know, so if I made everybody uncomfortable, then I guess Makoto and Ryota and Kaido also did make everybody uncomfortable, and about half of DR LARP also made people uncomfortable. Because they would make the exact same jokes, and my shit was tame as hell and stuff. I don't know if you take a Matt Pat humping gif seriously. I mean, you know, maybe you should just like log off the internet and just like go outside and go talk to people. I think that'd be good. I don't know how you take that seriously. Uh, and if people were actually uncomfortable with anything I was doing, you wanna know what would have happened? Someone would have actually fucking messaged me and told me. Because if somebody was uncomfortable with any of the sex jokes that I was making, all they had to do was DM me, which my DMs on Discord were always open, and so were them on Twitter. Just DM me and say, "Hey, could you not make those kinds of jokes? They make me uncomfortable." And I'd be like, "Oh, of course, sure," and I would have stopped completely. Instead, they just went on like thesis statement insult matches, uh, and I would usually just respond with a picture of Goku. I just said, "Hop off my dick, nigga." Like they were hating from day one. Now I gotta respect the hater energy. That's some major hater energy. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that hater energy. Um, yeah, and I never took any of their comments seriously because literally on that post, Soda even said like, "Okay, you need to calm down on the dick riding, buddy." And so I was like, "Oh, okay. Who cares about that?" And I was getting a little pissed off at one of them because they were just continually aggressive towards me and stuff, but only me, and they would only use that argument against me. They would never get mad at anybody else and stuff. And so I called them out uh, for basically targeting me uh, and stuff. They never responded. I don't know. I guess when you get called out on something like that, it just stops people. Um, And then even Soda was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. That's just how they've always been. I've known them for years." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I didn't worry about it. So yeah, that's literally all those people would say. Um, but I don't know. They weren't ever my friends, so I didn't really care what they said. I kind of really only care about what my friends actually think about me, and not what random people on the internet think about me. Because it's like, who cares about them? Like your friends are the people that matter in your life. So is your family as well, and stuff like that. And my friends who know who I am, like, know that I'm not that. So I don't really have to argue with you on that, because you just say that and you look stupid to like literally everybody else. Yeah, so back to so they basically were doing that stuff, and the Chihiro account had come and said, uh, not cool, Colin. And my girlfriend had even something like that. I thought everybody was joking around with me, and I thought people were misunderstanding, because I didn't mean anything sexual behind any of the joke. I don't even know, like I was just trying to just say whatever thing would probably make like Soda laugh. That's what I was just trying to do. Um, yeah, and I guess, and I understand that. I understand now like how the wording is, and how that looks like victim blaming and stuff like that. But like literally that was not like what I was trying to do and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to hurt my fucking friend. Like, she's gone through trauma like that before. Why the fuck would I just, as someone who's literally never made those kinds of jokes before, like edgy humor and stuff like that, and has expressed problems with it, why would I just now suddenly have a switch up? You know? Like, it's a very obvious, clear misunderstanding. And I still misunderstood, because I thought they were just doing the thing for like sexual humor, and I responded to the cheer account like, "Nigga, I'm not talking about her body. I'm literally just recommending a swimsuit. That's it." Uh, and I responded, I think to I think my girlfriend on one of them. Um, and they were like talking stuff about it being victim blaming. I was like, what? Wait, because I was confused. Like, how the fuck is this victim blaming? I was like, I don't understand how you get that from that. I still don't understand. And they really just said like they just kept. Uh, I don't think I really got an answer for that. I think Soda responded saying that they would wear, what was it, like a scuba suit or something. And I responded with just like this cell image was when I was just like I don't, I thought people were still like, I didn't think people were taking it too seriously and stuff. So I was just like, I was like, I was not trying to be malicious with this shit. Y'all niggas making it act like I was trying. I was trying to be the devil or some shit, and I put like a crying emoji and stuff. And then I also responded with the image like, Twitter the only place where a well articulated sentence gets misinterpreted. It's like, I like pancakes, so you hate waffles? No, bitch, that's a whole new sentence. Stuff like that. And there was a little back and forth for me and my girlfriend, and then eventually, I realized, oh, okay, that's how it can be taken that way. Because I generally didn't understand how it could be taken that way, and I was like, oh, my bad. And so I deleted the tweet, and I apologized to Soda, everybody else, because like, oh, that's my bad. Uh, I didn't mean to uh make a joke like that. That wasn't my intention. Uh, but nobody would believe me. Like, everybody just suddenly acted like that would be like a normal joke that I would do and stuff. And like, I did that on purpose. I was like, what the fuck are you guys even talking about? Like, I've literally never made a joke like this before. Nobody would believe me and stuff. Um, and it's like, I talked with like my girlfriend for a bit. Like, that's not what I was trying to do. And so like, I was just trying to be funny and stuff like that. And I don't even think even they would believe me at all and stuff. Um, uh, and Yeah, and then they said, "I cannot forgive you." And I just, what the fuck? What was that noise? It sounded like a recorder. That was weird. Um, and I basically just like, I was just like, oh. And I said, I understand. I'll go now. Goodbye. Uh, I proceeded to then uh deactivate all of my Twitter accounts and put my Discord account up for deletion. And then I made a new Discord and kept in contact with my cousin and one of my friends. And I wiped every single thing from DRL off of there because nobody would believe me. And I felt like no, I even though I'd only talked to um Soda and PJ and Soda's friends, I just felt, well, I guess that's how everybody else, I guess that's how everybody sees me. And so I went AWOL. Uh yeah. And then I guess everybody else knows the story from there. Um yeah. So but then I reactivated my stuff and now I'm back here. Yippee. Um how long is this video now? Yeah. Again, I will make sure to blur out the Chihiro account's age and my best friend's name. Because I don't want to name any, like, real names and this kind of stuff, you know? Um, yeah, and I've been kind of mean a bit in certain points and this stuff. But, like, I don't know. Why do I have to be nice to people who've only ever been mean to me, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm not one of those heavily religious people. Like, yeah, I'm kind of a Christian. I'm a theistic evolutionist where I basically just believe in Christianity, but I also believe in science. Basically, it's just an excuse for me to believe in God and that when I die, I won't go to scary darkness place. But I also get to just believe in, like, science and shit like that. And I don't have to hate gay people and stuff like that. Because I'm fucking bisexual. um, yeah. Um, Yeah. Okay, and so this would be the end where I give my oh, yeah, so recently, even though I said I cut off contact from everybody fully completely now, um Maki ended up getting back in contact with me because I ended up accidentally joining a server that they were in, which was just Boog Town because it had dumb emotes that I liked. And so now we're back to talking to each other. That's kind of good. I guess we'll talk. I'll get into more of that stuff when I go over my opinions on everybody, and stuff like that. Yee. Um, for anybody wondering why I even do this, I don't know. It's just sort of like it's like a video diary for me that I can look back on, for different points in my life and stuff like that. Okay. Do I want to move to a different area doing this? That guy is really talented. I don't know who the fuck he is, but he is really talented. I like his stuff. His music is kind of cool. Um, I thought there was a mirror over here. Sure, I guess we'll do it from over here. I'm gonna have to turn this down, just for more stuff. Ugh. Okay, we are finally on the final topic of tonight. What are my thoughts on everybody? Um, okay. So let's get the more positive stuff out of the way. Um, Maki and Kaido. I still consider Kaido a brother to me. Um, he's a brother from another mother. Um, I don't know. He a real nigga. That's a real nigga, honestly, and stuff like that. And then Maki, I'd consider probably. Yeah, I guess like one of my closest friends. Yeah, definitely one of my closest friends, if not my closest friend. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of like an older brother figure for her. I've helped her out through a lot of stuff. She has had a horrible life. It is awful. Some of the stuff that has happened to her. It is horrible, man. So, um, even though I said I was gonna cut off contact, I kind of just want to like be there for her just to make sure that she's gonna be okay and stuff. And I got to keep that nigga Kaido in check. He was lacking a bit at some points, but I kept his ass in check. And now they're doing great, which is good. I'm so happy for them. They're like meant for each other, dude. Like I can't like they're literally meant for each other. Makoto is cool because he also like understands. Um, I don't see like I have other friends there, but I don't really know because I've only talked to like Makoto and Kaido and Maki. I would assume Ryota would probably be cool because I don't know he's with Makoto. And I bet Haji's probably cool. Haji probably understand as well. Um, I feel like Chihiro probably would as well. Um, so here's for the less positive. Um, my or I guess we'll just call him yeah Soda. Um, she's cool with me. I mean, yeah, like I didn't mean to hurt. Like I did not want to hurt her feelings at all with that joke. That was not the intention at all. I don't know why people be. I don't know. Like you will. I'll get more into that when I talk about her friends and stuff. But yeah, she's cool. If she ever wanted to be friends again, I'd be completely fine with that. I like being friends with people more than being enemies with people, stuff like that. And I don't like to end things off on like negative terms and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, uh, she's cool. Uh, um, I guess we'll talk about Soda's friends. No, because it's the next thing after that is complicated. So let's talk about Soda's friends. I don't know. If I could give the middle finger in here, I'd probably do that. I don't know. Talking lies and shit about me? Yeah, not really a big fan of that, you know? I don't, well, then again, I don't think anybody would be. Um, I don't know. Her friends were always just kind of assholes to me for like no reason. Like I didn't do shit to them. And then they would act like I killed their family or something. I really don't know what. Also, I don't believe the opinion at all that they were ever uncomfortable with me. I think they literally just wanted some like reason to hate me. I don't know why. Because if they were uncomfortable with me, they wouldn't have had normal conversations with me. They had multiple normal conversations with me. Even after they said that, next day, post a Yakuza picture. One of them comes over, initiates a conversation with me, and we have a regular conversation about Yakuza. If you're uncomfortable with someone, why the fuck would you go out of your way to talk with them? Just saying. Yeah. And then PJ, my ex girlfriend. Hmm. Is there like, hold on. To talk about this, I wanna let me let me find a place to talk about my feelings for this. Now, is there a mirror up here? There's no. Hello? Oh, that's how this works. Um, yeah. So let's talk about my opinion on that. So, hmm. Uh, I'm. I guess I'd be split. I want to preface this with saying we ended off on good terms. Um, but I don't know. I'm just doing more thinking and just looking back at a lot of stuff. Um, I would say it. I would say it hurt for someone that close to not believe that I wouldn't have been trying to make a kind of joke like that in bad faith, you know? And then to also agree with those other people that that's the kind of person I was, that hurt. To think that I would actually like make a joke like that on purpose, like after, you know, all the stuff I've been through, I kind of trust people like that to know the kind of person I am. But I don't know. It feels like my own friends like knew me better than like hell, even my best friend or my ex-girlfriend because they knew like, "Oh, of course it was an accident." Like, duh. And that's not the kind of person I am. But it's like hmm, I don't know. When I came back the first time, uh Maki was freaking out like, "Oh, Colin, thank God you're back and stuff." And all that stuff. And they said, "Oh, my ex-girlfriend was really worried about me." Um I don't believe that. Like at all, really. Um I don't see any reason for them to have to really care. I don't know what where there'd be a sudden switch up of caring. Um, you know. So I don't really believe that, you know? Like I don't have any I don't see any reason why I should believe that. Um and I really wanted to avoid like ever talking to them. Uh like I was dreading having to because I don't know. Like I got their friend request on Discord. Ugh. I honestly wanted to just decline it, honestly. Talking to them made me incredibly uncomfortable and gave me like horrible anxiety. So I tried to keep all the conversations short and just avoid talking to them at all. Um, and like I don't know, they would be the only one to initiate conversation. And I would just try to keep it very short and brief and try to end the conversation as fast as possible because I did not want to talk at all. Uh, like I remember Maki being like, "Oh, you should ask if you guys are still in a relationship and stuff like that." And I was like, "I don't want to talk to them." I did end up eventually. Um, I did end up asking if we were in a relationship because I wanted to make sure that we were out. Uh, And when they said yes, oh, it was like, it was just like, I don't know, like relief and stuff. Like, like, yeah. And then once they said all they had to say, uh, and stuff, uh, I unfriended them and closed our DMs so I could just forget about them. Um, so yeah, that's sort of just my opinion on them. Not really too interested in talking with them. So yeah, that's my opinion on everybody. I don't know. Most people are cool. I don't really, I don't even really care that much. Like I said, some things about like Soda's friends. I don't even really care that much. I don't know. I just can't really bring myself to like care. It's like I don't know. They can say what they want about me. I don't like it. Does it has no effect on me. Like they can lie all they want as long as they aren't calling me like the second coming of Epstein. Like what the fuck does it matter? And it doesn't matter what they say because all my friends, you know, they know what I am and they believe in me and stuff. So I don't really gotta worry about that because I got friends and family that believe in me. That's really all that matters, you know. Wowie, almost 2 hours. Yeah. So that's my there's my life talks part 3 episode. I didn't even plan on recording this today, but I just did because I sort of just had nothing to do at like 11 at night because my cousin had gone to bed. We got a win in Fortnite, chat. I carried on build, even though I don't play build at all. He usually carries me on build because I don't fucking play build at all, man. I hate build, but I play with him just because it's fun. Um, so yeah, and then I've been playing a lot of Persona 3 Reload, which is great, and my friend Alex bought that for me because he's cool and epic. Um, but yeah, there's the story of the Colin DR LARP saga. Uh, yeah. Um, I don't know. I had ideas for other DR LARP stuff, but I don't know. Soda sort of just made a post telling people not to interact with me. I don't really like how they worded their post where they said I did horrible things to their friends because I literally didn't do anything to her friends, and even Maki was like, "What the fuck? what are they what, like?" He was like, "Did she ever specify what you did?" Nope. I would assume she didn't specify because if she had to specify, she wouldn't be able to name a single goddamn thing. So yeah, I don't really agree with that, but she's still cool in my book. I don't know. I can't really stay mad at people. I really can't. I can't. I don't know. I like being friends with people and stuff. But yeah. So, this will be Colin, I guess, signing. I'm gonna have to click the fucking button all the way over here. What if I click it with like my fucking yeah? Good shit. Wait, wait. Am I on the? Oh shit. Uh, um. Goodbye.